Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Young Money Investing. My name is Liam, and it's Sunday afternoon, so it's time for another weekly market prep. This is where I use technical analysis to go over the major U.S. stock markets, discuss market trend and structure so that you can make better, more well-informed trading decisions and hopefully make more money. Now, if you appreciate this content, and you appreciate the fact that I drop these every single month, go down and click that subscribe button. I will let you in on a little secret. If you click the thumbs up button next to it, there is a super secret prize that is possible to win. So go down, click that subscribe button, smash that like button. Maybe you'll get the super secret prize. Who knows? But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. All right, we're starting off on a daily time frame, looking at the US dollar, the DXY. Zooming in just a little bit here, you can see that we just had sideways action all last week. Pretty much didn't really go anywhere, neither up nor down. Still holding this support level at 101.62, but unable to break above the 20-day moving average. So, are we going to go up from here? I really don't think so. I think that the DXY is going to see a breakdown of this support line, and we are going to see a breakdown to 99.19 or somewhere in that vicinity. But I think that we are going to take another leg down. You know, you see we are unable to break above the 20-day moving average. If you zoom in on this last candle, that's quite a bearish wick that you see there from Friday the 28th. 20-day average is below the 50-day average. 50-day average is below the 200-day average. So just a lot of bearish sentiment, kind of forcing the dollar to go lower here. So that's kind of what I look for. I don't know exactly when it will happen, but I do believe that the dollar is going to see a breakdown here in the near future. So keep an eye out for that. When the dollar goes down, it does generally mean stocks will go up. So if the dollar starts breaking down, you start seeing a move down to this level, something like this. Keep an eye on stocks. I would expect stocks and other assets to rise when that happens, because you need more dollar purchasing power in order to buy the same amount of equity in these companies. So with that said, let's jump over into our first index. We'll start off on the NASDAQ. Go ahead and get rid of that. NASDAQ had kind of an interesting week. Started out with this little doji candle, moved down, very briefly broke out of the bottom of our channel, and then you can see that Thursday in particular, and Friday, just very, very strong moves up. Thursday was kind of an interesting day for me. I did actually sit down to trade, and I sat there for about maybe 3.5 hours. Super solid upwards trending day. Pretty much all day, as you can see here. On that day, we gained 2.67%. Really strong day, and I was unable to get any trades in because there was just no opportunities. Pretty much right from market open, price action went straight up in a line, which, you know, sucks because that was a really solid day. There was a ton of money up for grabs, and unfortunately I had to sit it out because there was no opportunities that were within the specifications of my strategy. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm not too hung up on it, but just thought that I would mention that. So we are kind of very slightly breaking out of the top of our channel here. Whether or not this breakout continues remains to be seen. If we zoom out to the weekly time frame, kind of fix that. The last time that we had a breakout, and you might see some type of resistance step in, is going to be right at about here, that 13,843 level. You can see going back to February of 2021, it was resistance again in April of 2021, kind of wicked it here, acted as resistance August of 2022. So obviously price action respects this level for whatever reason. So if we do continue this breakout, I think that price action is going to have some trouble at that 843 level. So that would be the next area to watch. We'll move back to the daily time frame and jump over to the Russell 2000. Still trapped in this consolidation zone, within a larger consolidation zone, within an even larger consolidation zone. So layers on layers here within the Russell 2000. Came down to our support line at 1734, got a pretty strong bounce off, but still below all of our moving averages. the 50 has just crossed below the 200-day moving average. You are going to see the interaction with the 20-day moving average probably maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. I would expect those averages to collide. And so I think that at that point, price action is probably going to come back down. Maybe we see a move back up to about 1792. So from here to here, a move back down, and then perhaps a move back up. There's a lot of ways this could go, but I do think that generally when you see the interaction of two moving averages, price action is going to kind of respect that. So I think that we are going to take another leg lower. If support holds, then I think that you'll see a bounce off the support, a breach of those moving averages, and a move back up at least to the top of this consolidation zone. If it doesn't, if this 1734 level breaks, then I would expect a move back down to 1685 or so. Let's jump over to the Dow Jones. Dow Jones, taking a look here, kind of interesting. Let's see, Monday. Yep, kind of a small green day, only 20 or 0.20% on Monday. Two fairly large red days and then two fairly large green days. So, we pretty much got what I was talking about. We got the move back down to the top of this consolidation channel, and then the push back up looks like we are moving back up to that 34,345 level. So if you managed to catch that, congratulations. I personally did not catch it. I've really only been trading the NASDAQ exclusively, although I might add something else into the rotation very soon here, so keep an eye out for a trading recap in the near future. But other than that, not really too much to report. The 20-day average is above the 50-day moving average, which is above the 200-day moving average. Kind of some bullish sentiment going on here. I'd like to see, a break of this resistance line at 345. And we'll take a quick zoom out to the weekly time frame. And if we were going to go ahead and get out of that resistance line, then I think that the next resistance to step in would be about 35,410. You can see it was resistance back here in May of 2021, again August 2021, February 22, April 22, and then we obviously saw this large move down. So what I'd like to see going back to the daily time frame is close this out just a little bit. I would like to see price action break through this. I'd like to see a move up, a retest, and then a move back up to this resistance line at 35,410. That's what I'd be looking for. Can't really guarantee that would happen. We might just reject off of this resistance line. Of course, there's really a million and one different ways this could go, but it's what I'd like to see happen if we're going to maintain this bullish momentum. Now, let's go ahead. We'll take a look at my trade of the week. This week, we are looking at Transocean Limited. The ticker symbol is RIG, R-I-G. I already have some lines drawn out here. You can see, and we'll zoom out to the weekly time frame, and you can see that we have a very nice bull flag pattern forming here. Really strong move up, kind of downwards consolidation, wicking and being supported by this support line right here. So moving back to the daily time frame, what I'd like to see is we have our 20 and our 50-day moving average above us. Get my pen here. I'd like to see price action move back up to this downward sloping trend line, see a rejection off of these two moving averages, one more move down to collect liquidity. I think you might even see a really long wick down here before you see price action move up. That would be a liquidity sweep. If that happens, I think that's a fantastic buying opportunity that it would 100% be a signal for me to go long. If you get the close below, obviously we are breaking this trend line. That's going to invalidate this trade. But if you see that long wick down and price action closes in or above this gray support area, I'm going to count that as a liquidity sweep. And I'd like to enter this trade at about $5.70. Now, $5.70 is maybe just a little early. would like to get in this trade quite early because I think that there's a lot of upside potential here. So even if we go ahead and put our position in here and we just see a move back up to highs, keeping a fairly tight stop on this after the liquidity sweep, you can see the risk reward ratio is going to be about 6.3, and that's only if we move back up to the highs. If you see an actual breakout here, I think we could see a move back up to, yeah, maybe about $9. If we push this up to $9, then you see that 10.78 risk reward ratio. So you could play this different ways. You could wait for a breakout of this trend line before you entered. You could wait out for a breakout retest of this trend line before you entered. So you might buy right on the initial break. That might be an enter. You might wait until price action retests and enter here before you go long. You might wait for a breakout, a retest, and then a breach of the high on the initial breakout. There's a ton of different ways you could play this. So just keep an eye on this. Generally, when you have a bull flag, bull flags do break to the upside, and when they break to the upside, you see a very, very large move up. So at least here, let's go ahead and measure this out. The initial break here is, call it here, and we'll say if you go from here to here, zoom out just a little bit, and wouldn't you know, that puts you right at about $9.29. So that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Go down and click that subscribe button. I want to get to 100 subscribers. I've been doing this for a year now. Go show me some love. Go show me some appreciation, because I got mad love and mad appreciation for all of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week trading. I hope you smash all your trading goals. I hope you make bucket loads of money. And I hope this video helps you. Peace out, homies.